Hello and welcome back to the Bootyverse. It is episode 9 of We Are Central with the Mighty Bees, Manchester Central. As always, thanks for joining me. Do all the good stuff, you know what to do. Your view though, that is the most important thing, so thank you for sitting down with me yet again as we approach the second half of our first year in the Championship. We left it in a great place, mid-table. We had a great cup run in the Carabao Cup. We've got the FA Cup to come. But can we stay where we are? I want to. I don't want to go backwards. But how far forwards could we go? Maybe not far. We'll find out. We also have the January transfer window. Greeno's done a little tiny bit of business. And we've got the youth intake. Although I'm a bit worried about Brian. You'll find out later. So let's get into it. So the one bit of business that Greeno did was he brought a player in on a free. Billy Arker. I want to say Acre. Weirding me out. I live near Acre Street. Anyway, he's a winger and he's decent. He's on £9,000 a week. Adding to a wage budget, right, that's already overspending. Which isn't great business in my opinion. Now he's free, so if we sell him on, we'll make a few million apparently. But I've got good players that I really want to play, that I want to progress, who want new contracts, and we can't offer them. That's why he's not offering contracts out, because we ain't got any money, but he still managed to pull this out of his ass. I think this happened while he's been out in Miami, because apparently he's out in Miami at the minute with the owner, Christian Peter. So I don't know if he's been to a party, talked to an agent, they've done the deal on the sly, but there's better players that I want to keep that have got a future at this club that we can, as a club, give new contracts to. So hopefully they don't get too angry and we can sort that out in the summer. But yeah, he's decent. You might see in the FA Cup he wasn't very good, but he's been playing for me. Now I did say my director of football wasn't very good at maths. I don't think he is, because we're overspending by £30,000. I mean, even next season's wage budget won't cover it. So, first, I'd be able to sort this out myself. I'd sell some players, but will Greeno sell the players and sort it out? I don't know. It all depends. Maybe we get a new budget in the summer. I might be able to stick it all in the wages before Greeno spends it, because I can do that at least. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see on that. Let's start with the FA Cup. Straight in at the third round, because we're big time now. And we drew Wigan at home, and we beat them 2-0. Chris Harris getting us both the goals, which is fantastic, right? Good little performance from the boys. Get us into the fourth round. And we had a draw against a team in the same division. So I'm thinking, got a great opportunity here to go far again in another cup competition. And at home, we nearly did just that. We were way the better team. Harris getting us the goal. But then they came back into it. Unfortunately, taking it to a replay where we took the lead and then they just banged 3 goals in the second half and absolutely destroyed us. Had one disallowed as well, and Greeno's new boy was shit. So I very rarely look at dynamics, but I thought I'd come onto this page because it don't give too much away. Everyone supports me apart from young Mr. Smith. You might remember him, the guy Greeno signed. Was it last year or the year before? And in his first 20 minutes, he tore his hamstring, was out for 3 months. I don't really care. I could do with him leaving. I could do with Greeno eating some humble pie and moving him on because of his wages and all that, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, the boys have got my back. And there's a good young team here. Got loads of good young players, to be fair. I might actually look at the youth team, see how they're doing. But it was youth intake time. And I'm surprised we got any players at all after I listened to this message. Yeah, I think the partying's getting to him. I mean, he's took it too far. He's not been back in the country for a couple of years. So I've been on the phone to Mr. Peter and he's going to send him off to like a fitness and wellness centre, get him cleaned up, get him sorted out, because we need a fully focused Brian Kane, because he's winging it. But you know what? To be fair to him, he can't speak properly. But he's done me another excellent youth intake. I mean, they're good again, aren't we? We've had good ones every year, so it's fantastic for the club, fantastic for the future. And with the finances as they are, I'm just going to be forced to use more and more of him. So, you know, it's not such a bad thing. Well, the kids, they're good. But look at the group they put us in. United, Tame Valley and Watford. They finished joint bottom in the Premier League Cup. And they're not doing that great in the Premier League 2, Division 2. So, yeah. They're all young though. I mean, a lot of these other clubs will have a bit more experience. A lot of my kids, there's still a lot of 16, 17-year-olds. 16, 17-year-olds in my first team, so I'm not taking too much from it. It will be nice, so I like it when I can make my club successful and the U team gets successful as well. That's when I feel like I've really done a great job. But I only usually do that when I'm in control of everything, getting all the staff for everyone and sorting it out properly. But we'll get there. This club used to be Premier League, used to be at the top of English and world football, and that's where I want to get it, despite all the hurdles I've got in my way. We're going on to Drew Peacock because he's one of the only players that's still an absolute worldie, that's still at his original club on £500 a week, right? He's only got a year left of his deal. I would love this lad. I'd love his beard as well, and his hat. I love hats. But how's the computer missing this one? How can some of them have been picked up, but he's not? Now, there's a bit of a conspiracy theory going around because his agent is Unflushable Senior. And Unflushable Senior is a Dundee United fan. And some people are saying he's punishing him because he's a Dundee player. He's not putting him out there. He's not promoting him. He's not trying to get him a better deal. We'll have to wait and see. I'd like him to stay here just in case we got up. He's the kind of player we might be able to get. So what about our team? Well, we're still in 10th. It's been good. I played it, half of it on a split. The other half I finished off last night while I was also watching Peacemaker. I've got 2 episodes left to watch. How good was that? Have you seen it? If you've not seen it, it is way, 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 way better than I thought it was going to be. It's absolutely brilliant. Brilliant, honestly. I'm going to be watching an episode while I edit this. So yeah, 10th. But we've had some disappointments. Consistency isn't our thing. But then we've had some really good games as well. Now we're currently sitting in 10th. We've got to play Millwall and then Brentford away. Last game of the season. So that's 2 games left. And I'm on 70 points, right? So there's a slight chance we could make the playoffs. If we don't, I'm not too fussed. It's all about growing this club, bedding in as a championship team, and then hopefully kicking on next year. I mean, defensively we're okay, but it's going forward. I mean, forget Aston Villa, full of stars, but we are a great team of kids, and we can score a lot of goals. So, you know, if we could keep scoring them goals and maybe shore it up a little bit at the back, there's no reason why next season, after a year of growth, a year of progression with the players, that we can't get to them playoffs. These are all the games that I've played. Preston was the first game after the last live com, 2-2. Went a bit of a bad run. Got beat off Villa, but you know what? It's Aston Villa. It was only 3-2, and we gave him a proper game there, to be fair. Then we drew with Middlesbrough, I'm starting to get worried. But then beating Stoke, fantastic. Got absolutely annihilated off Sunderland. Won a couple of games. That was a cracking game against Bristol City. Got beat off Ipswich. And then look at this, the Reading game. I mean, just look at the numbers when the goals are scored. What a game. What a game. Chris Harris becoming a legend, mate. Bournemouth, another 5. Harris again, clean sheet. So yeah, good little run here. Beating Birmingham's always nice. And then, you know, not winning for a bit. Winning a couple, not winning for a bit. Beating Charlton. And as you can see, got Millwall, so we're going to have a live con today. If we win it, I mean, I'll try and squeeze it in. If we win it and other results go our way, we might have a Brentford game again, just to see if we can sneak in. But, you know, we need a lot of luck. We need a lot of favours from other teams, and I can't see it happening. So we need to be playing Millwall at home, at the Sir Brett Dalton, with passion and pride. Kick some ass, get some 3 points, and, you know, go for it. I want to win the last 2 games. This is a squad arranged by average rating, and look at Chris Harris up here. I mean, he's just developing, isn't he? He's finishing 9. Still scored me 26 goals. He is currently wanted by West Ham. So what's he worth? 10 million. I mean, that's going to happen at some point, you know. It's happened in multiple saves of mine. Multiple series when I do similar saves to this, where you'll have a good player and a team will come in and give you that 10, 15 million. And it can actually kick you on when you're in charge of the money. Bit different with this save because I'm not in charge of anything like that. This Lidcott kid, back up, but he does a job when he's in there. A lot of these kids are, but look, Luke McNally, good little defender, one of Greenho's, to be fair. Matt Dunster suspended for today, but he's a absolute legend on paper. He's just not not fleshing out, but he does the job. Lieber Gans is injured, which is annoying. Let's have a look. Miles Gilbert. I love Miles Gilbert. 18 now. That's 2 years of football he's played. Crazy. Could be a really good player. Let's have a look at assists. Who's doing it for me? Kieran Griffiths. Now he's the one who wants a new deal, so Greeno said he can't offer him. I'm like, why can't you offer him? I know we're overspending. I went on and he wants 23 grand a week, but that's pretty fair because he's a decent player. No way can we offer him. I think we can offer him about 6. So yeah, Unflushable Junior, great little player. I'm worried about my patrons though in this team because they don't seem to be fleshing out, and I don't know why. So here we go against Millwall, the Lions, at the Sir Brett Dawn Stadium in the Manchester rain. You've got to love it. It's raining right now in Manchester. It's been a crappy day, to be fair. Yeah, so a lot of fitness issues and stuff. Chris Harris is playing in the middle today. So we've got Schlinks up top. I've got 2 kids at full-backs. Is what it is. No, there's a lot of mixing and matching with this team, and it's kind of good that they're young because they have these fitness issues. Remember, the stamina hasn't built up. They're not become full men yet, have they? And it makes you rotate more, so it's good. You get to use loads of different players, but I do imagine if you're a bit older, you get that set 11 when they really become good and become a unit. You can do a lot of wonders with that. So we'll see. I'm having a lot of fun playing it. I really appreciate you watching it. Cheers. Savile. I don't know if I'd want that name anymore. Kind of as soon as you hear that name, Savile. If you're English, you'll know what I mean. British. Yeah. Here's Gilbert. Oh, look at him. Miles Gilbert. I want him on my shirt. Come on, kid. What a start, eh? Now, obviously, we need a miracle. We're 5 points off the playoffs, won't we? So we need to win our last 2 games and have other teams lose their last few games. So I highly doubt that's going to happen. But like I said, mega respectable. Bucky's had us second bottom. I went through them all. I was going to show it you, but it takes ages. I went through them all. We have the lowest wage budget, weekly wage budget, yearly wage budget in the league. So that's something. We just need to start generating more money. We could do more fans in. We could do with an actual shirt sponsor that pays us money. We could do with an owner that invests. I mean, there's a lot of things that could make our club fantastic. Here's Fosu. Yeah, I could see that. Not going to miss that, is it? Murphy. Right, free kick right at the end of the first half. Can we do anything with it? They're trying to clear it. Unflushable's going to pick this up. Come on, Junior. Finds Cooper. 18-year-old Welshman. Back to Masters. I love Lee's hair. Look at that hair. Lovely hair, Lee. Lee! Dying seconds, Lee. That way, mate. The other way. Oh my God, what are you doing? Why is this a highlight? And how is it a highlight? And how is it happening? I don't know, but it better freaking produce something sweet. Now here's Bailey. Nice ball to Williams, who's 17 years old. Young Williams finds Harris. This is patient play. Patient. Oh, Miles Gilbert. No, it's been disallowed. Oh, that was for nothing. Oh, that was for absolutely nothing. Fuck off. He's not offside. Get VAR in the Championship. Well, it's half time and we just got robbed. There was not a sniff he was offside then. He was right on. Right fucking on. That's annoyed me. No changes for the Bees. Come on, Central. Can do this. I want to win. I want to beat Millwall. And we'll go into the Battle of the Bees, last game of the season. Oh, Schlinks. But yeah, I was playing last night and my little lad, Fletcher, who's 5, was just looking at it. And I went in the Premier League and said, look, you're the leading goal scorer in the Premier League. It's Fletch, it's you. He's like, is that me, Daddy? What about my brother? And I went, your brother's in the same team as well. Oh, does he help me? I went, yeah. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Right, Millwall have got a free kick. I've made a change, but it hasn't taken effect yet. Forsyth's going to be coming on. And Mr. Savile himself. Thank God you're not called Jimmy. Shit. Right, we've got a free kick. Come on, let's get back into it. Forsyth, fresh legs. Is that Masters? Did you see the bullet header from Masters? All right, we switched to attacking, and I brought on Ben Dollery on the right wing for Griffiths. Got 10 minutes to go here. A bit disappointed, but this is what we've been like. I can't explain sometimes why we lose. I said this earlier. in another episode. I can't explain sometimes why we win. Sometimes it does perform, but then I'm putting that down to age and stuff. But you know what I mean? Sometimes we just do it. Sometimes we're just shit. Sometimes they're frustrating. Sometimes they're absolutely amazing. Oh, Junior. That Junior's come off. No, not because he fluffed it. Bit disappointed, I'm not going to lie. But anyway, it is what it is. 5 minutes of injury time and they're back at us. Millwall. Here to Brett Dalton. Look at the bend on that. Well done. Adams. Right, come on. Schlinks picks it up. Can we salvage a point? Here's Miles Gilbert. We were robbed of a goal. Could have changed the game. That could have been a whole different game. Bailey? Oh my God. Everyone's aiming for the freaking corner flags. So we're not making the playoffs because we definitely had to win our last games. That has pissed me off. I expected more from them today. I really thought, I don't know, thought they were going to do something. So yeah, it's not happening for us. We're in 11th now and I've got to play Brentford, who are up there, in their safe there. Aston Villa and Stoke have already promoted. See what I mean? We battled Villa and we beat Stoke. It's crazy, isn't it? Millwall in 16th. Don't get it. But anyway, I'm going to go and play Brentford and we'll jump in for the last few minutes and see how it went. So we are last 10 minutes. It was 3-0 at half time. Second half though, we've been a lot better. Scored 2, they've scored as well. But yeah, definitely their game. And an unfortunate end to the season. This kind of makes me feel a bit better about the last live com. Getting a draw against them is a decent result. But are they going to get a 5th? I don't know, but he's going off. So yeah, it goes from bad to worse for us, doesn't it, right now? Well, there you go. It's all about next season, isn't it, eh? We've done well enough. Bit disappointed. I've lost my last 2 games, but, you know, football's a funny old game. And we've got a lot to do. I've just got to rely on Greeno this summer. He needs to work some magic for me. So this is the final league table. Bristol City, Cardiff and Charlton have gone down. We're going to be in 11th. Obviously, the playoffs haven't happened yet. We'll have a look at all that, I think, in the next episode. Let's have a look at the end of season review. On to new arrivals. And some of them did all right. Liam Smith, he didn't do too bad. Luke McNally as well played quite a lot of games for me. I mean, a lot of the guys did. Look at that. An A+. I'm sure there's something going on with CP and Greeno. They like each other way too much. Average home attendance, 32,000. That's going up, innit? We need it. We need every penny we could get. And the board only wanted me. CP only wanted me to fight bravely against relegation, so we cannot complain. He can't. I don't see him complaining. Apparently, we're all getting gifts. Moments to remember. That was a freaking brilliant game. To beat Bournemouth 5-0. That was awesome. And that wasn't so good. The finances. A lot of things on the up. Sponsorship on its way down. Yeah, look at that. So the new boy that Greeno signed on a free sold the most shirts. He's not that good. How you lined up? I've got to say, Harris, man, had a cracking season. Gilbert, got a lot of love for him. Look at me back 4, to be fair. And I mean, that's where we shake him. We scored a ton of goals, as you know. We just need to get a little bit better defensively. Did I win Sky Bet League 1 Manager of the Year? Did I? I didn't know. I didn't look. I just didn't expect I would. Check that out. I'm buzzing with that. But yeah, something in it. Something to celebrate. That should bloody please CP, shouldn't it? Eh? Now I've arranged it by appearances, and then scrolled to the bottom and switched it to contracts. So all these guys at the bottom, a lot of them are youngsters. A lot of them aren't playing. But you've got a player there. Got Ben Dolly on £7.5 a week. So I don't want to get rid of any of them. But we do need to think. And I'm hoping Greeno does the right bit of business, because each year I'm not in control of it and it keeps getting crazier. And I don't know how much the algorithm of the game, which is really in control of it, assesses things. So we're just going to have to wait and see. I just want the right squad. I really want to push for the playoffs next year. I'd love to. So there we have it. Our first year in the Championship is over. I think 11's respectable. We had 2 decent cup runs. I think I'm due a pay rise. It's going to be exciting to see what my director of football gets up to in the summer. Hopefully there's a bit of a clear out and really freshens his squad up so we can maybe push for the playoffs. But to be fair to CP, I think he's happy with everyone. And he said he's got the whole team gifts. So I've had a message off him. What could it be?
Hey, Bood. Look, hope all's good. Just landed in Miami with Greeno. We're trying to sign a deal with Inter Miami to become our new affiliate. Let's see how that goes. But look, obviously on a long flight, it gives you time to think about things. And I have the impression that maybe I have some remorse in terms of how I've treated you and the boys over the last 2 seasons. So as soon as I landed, I gave Limo a call and said, look, how do I put things right? How do I reconnect with all the guys that got me to where I am today? Limo suggested I buy you guys a token of my gratitude, a gift, if you will. So for Greeno, he suggested I buy him a brand new Cadillac Escalade, something he could drive around in while scouting for players for Man Central. For Joey Page, brand new Range Rover Sport. The guy's got to show up at the training field in style, and he deserves it. He's worked hard. For Brian, a little bit surprising, but I guess Limo thinks he's worked hard and deserves it. A brand new Lamborghini. It's green. Not sure why, but hey, who am I to criticize? Limo himself, the man without whom we wouldn't be here, wanted a Jolly Bee franchise. I don't know what that is. For you, now keep in mind, he could have asked for anything for you. Anything. And I said, what does Bood want? What does his heart aspire to? And the recommendation surprised me. I was expecting more, but hey, who am I to judge? For you, my friend, a brand new Full House limited edition Suzuki Jimmy. That's right.
What the hell is a Suzuki Jimmy? I have no idea, but anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.